What's going on, everyone? It's Scotty from the Breakevens, giving you another AFL Supercoach video today. Continuing on our player profiles today, we've got a man who I was big on all off season. Heading into this season, I was like, this man's going to be in my team. He was in my first team. He's out now, but he's still someone who's very relevant and someone we need to talk about. It is Finn Callaghan from the GWS Giants. Before we get into that, though, if you missed any of the other previous videos, make sure you go check them out, give them a like and subscribe for daily content this preseason. Daily content. It's been a ride. It's been fun. If you want to join the Breakevens Supercoach League, use code 266136 to join. That is 266136 to join. It's an unlimited open group. Anyone can join. So make sure you do that. And if you want, you can hit me up on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, the Breakevens. That all said and done, let's get in to Finn Callaghan, who comes in at 441.6K as a midfielder only. In 2024, he averaged 82, which is his best average in Supercoach. He had a low score of 30, which is not great at all. And he had a high score of 122. So that floor, absolutely terrible. That ceiling isn't the best ceiling. Now, why is this? If you've been watching GWS games or you know a little bit about Finn Callaghan, you know he was put on a wing. And the wing role is very inconsistent. You'll have games where you absolutely kill it. You'll have games where you don't do anything. Or most likely, you'll have games where in the first quarter, you don't touch it. In the second quarter, you smash it out the park. But in the third quarter, you don't touch it again. And then in the fourth quarter, you do well again. And that's where those inconsistencies come from. And that's when you start to average things like, averages like 82. So, now, there was a handful of games, and by a handful, I mean 5 games, where Finn Callaghan did have 60% CBAs. What did he average? 82.4 in 60% CBAs, which does not sound great at all. 2 of those games was 90 and 100, and in 3 of those games was 71, 72, and 78. It's not looking good, is it? But we will have a chat about a few things coming up. So in 2024, he averaged 22.9 disposals, going at 73.8%. 346 meters gained on average, 7.9 contested possessions on average, and he averaged 3.6 tackles. So looking at that, contested possessions, 7.9 is pretty good. It could improve that with some more CBA time. Tackles, you probably hope for a little bit more, again, CBA time. Disposals, you want him to push 25 plus this season. So how is that going to happen? Will he get more mid-time? You've got Stephen Cornelio, you've got Josh Kelly, who are getting on in age. So is it time to give someone like Finn Callaghan, who is a great contested player? I'll talk about it in a second, but he's so good there. You've seen him in his juniors, and at times when he's gotten those opportunities for GWS, he's a natural in the contest. He's a breakout potential because it's his 4th year in the system. So it is about time. Now, the big question, he had 5 games at 60% CBAs. Why are we still only getting the same average? Is that a worry? Does he need to get 75 to 80% CBAs to score well? Well, let's have a look what his draft profile and snapshot said. So a prototypical tall midfielder possessing a long a long penetrative kick, and high level evasive skills. So, sorry, my handwriting was terrible. I had to look like, what does that say? So, tall midfielder. He's got a good kick on him. We know that already. And high evasion skills. You could think of a Pendles. Obviously, nowhere near Pendles because Pendles is Pendles and it's Pendles. Um, but he has that awareness to go, oh, better get tackled. There's a spot here. Let's go through there. Or I'm about to get tackled. Handball, kick. He knows his way in and out of a contest. He knows what to do. He's very cool, calm, and collected in under the contest. He's got the ability to score well in Supercoach. We just need to see it. So in his draft profile, his strengths were his athleticism, endurance, his disposal efficiency, his kick penetration, his evasion, and composure, which we've basically just gone through. Now, it does say his weakness is his contested game. He averaged 7.9 contested possessions. So you have to think this weakness was from 4 years ago, where he was probably a thinner, slimmer frame. Is years in the system. He's put on some muscle, worked on his core, trying to drive through the tackle rather than just stand there. It has got a lot better, and he has showed glimpses that he can do it. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now, can he go 105 to 110? Because if you're picking him, you need him to go that more than not. You need him to go 110. Can he do that? Can he do that through natural development 4 years in? Can he do that with more mid time? Looking at the 60% CBAs in those 5 games, it looks like he'll need 75 to 80% CBAs to score well. Natural development, you want 25 disposals a game. If that more mid-time comes, he's going to get more contested possession, so he could find scores, some points there, more tackles, impacting the game a lot more on a consistent basis. I think at best he goes 105, if I'm being honest. I don't think he pushes 110. So unfortunately for me, I don't think Finn Callaghan is a pick this year. And if I'm being honest, I don't think he'll ever be a pick. Now that's a big call because it is his 4th year. He's got plenty of time. But at what point do we get to at 110? Like, does he have to average 30 disposals, 10 contested possessions, 5 tackles, and he's hit the scoreboard a bit more, 80% CBAs? It's a lot to ask, especially in that GWS side where they have so many good players and good young players. Unfortunately, I think Finn Callaghan will just be one of those guys that are super skillful and talented, but doesn't quite relate to Supercoach. So for me, I'm probably not going near Finn Callaghan for Classic. And on that is going to do it for today's video. If you missed any other videos, make sure you go check them out, give them a like, and subscribe to the channel for daily AFL Supercoach content this pre-season. Use code 266136 to join the Breakevens AFL Supercoach League. Again, 266136. And hit me up on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, The Breakevens. That's going to do it for today. Thank you all again for watching and listening. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. So until then, it's bye for now.